So we're back out here fishing the last hour and a half or so of light today on the 20th of February here as we're hooked up. Got a decent fish on here. Get it on the bank. Pretty good bass. Around a couple pounds or so. In the early spring here, it's the best time to be out. This is when the water's the warmest here at the end of the day. And so it's when these fish are going to be the most active. So we put this fish on the scale. Comes in at 2.5 pounds. Kind of between 2.5 and 2.7. Not too bad. Pretty good fish. Get one last look at it here in the light and get it released back into the lake. Hook up with a little guy here. Just a little dude. Move to another spot here. Just wanted to give it a quick try. I know they get up on this bank sometimes from past experience, but this one's just a little one. And the only one we caught at this spot here as we move on around the lake. Hooked up with a pretty good fish here. This spot's been pretty money this year for me. Got a big flat there to the right, and then it kind of drops off out here in front of me a little bit. And there's quite a few weeds on it, so it's holding some fish. So we get this fish in, and this is a pretty nice one. Looks to be over 3 pounds. And that fish just engulfed that crankbait. Switched up to try a different color. Been throwing a red crawdad color, now I kind of changed up to like a bluegill pattern, sunfish pattern. This color's worked pretty good for me in the past, so figured I'd give them something different to look at, and it paid off with a nice fish here. We'll get this fish on the scale, see what she's gonna weigh here. As the sun is sinking fast on us, and this fish comes in at 3 pounds on the dot. Nice 3-pound fish. As we hook up with another fish here. This one doesn't feel quite as big, but still pulling pretty good. Not too shabby. Of course, I'm not too picky. I'll catch anything that'll bite, but get this fish in, and definitely not as big as the other one, but good 1.5 pound, 2-pound fish. Now we've gone and hooked into a pretty good fish here. This fish is feeling pretty heavy. I think this is going to be the biggest one so far today. This fish, it's got some weight to it. The sun is definitely going down. We're running out of time here. We fight this fish in. Just to drag a little bit. I don't want to end up snapping it off. Just about got it here. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Nice fish here. Another chunky bass. Get on up here, girl. Yeah. There we go. That's more what we're looking for there. That's over 3 to 4 pounder. That is a chunk. Nice chunky Nebraska largemouth. Well, let's see what she's gonna weigh. Hook her up to the scale here. And this fish is going to come in at 3.5 pounds. 3.5 pounder. Another pretty good fish. Getting pretty dark out, so you're probably not gonna be able to read the scale there, but that is another chunky fish. That's what we're after. This fish hit right at the bank, so I wasn't able to get the camera going. Man, it's got a fat belly. Probably another 3-pounder, but I didn't weigh it. Then we got another decent fish here. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Fighting pretty good here. The sun's gone down. It's gonna start getting dark real fast now. So we get this fish in here. Feels like oh yeah, pretty good fish. Good 2 to 3 pounder looks like. Just another good quality largemouth on the lipless crankbait. So we get this fish unhooked. Decided to go ahead and weigh this one. So we hook up the fish gripper and get a weight on this fish. Comes in at 2.6 pounds. It's a little over 2.5 pounds. Another pretty good fish on the lipless crankbait. So we had a pretty good hour and a half, 2 hours here at the end of the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you on the next one.